Okay.
Welcome to Movie Movie Bookie Bookie with We Found a Table. They are movie book club.
I think you missed a book.
I'm sorry, I stuttered. And I was trying to make it not seem that obvious.
The Movie Bookie Bookie Book Club.
Book.
I like it. That's the
You
new
hit
name.
that so well, you put a sign right next to it saying, I stuttered.
Exactly.
That's special effects later.
Just be sure, because that was so clean, I actually wanted you to know that.
Alright.
Anyways, we watched the movie House Shark. It's a movie about hunting a house shark with a cast of colorful characters, such as Zachary Taylor, Ronald Reagan, Abraham Lincoln, and
Ulysses
Frank
Grant.
Reynolds, Ulysses Bubbles Grant. And of course our main character, Frank Reynolds.
Don't forget Dark Squanto.
Dark Squanto.
Darth Squanto.
Oh, Darth Squanto.
Damn it! Come on. Wow.
Darth. Alright.
This episode is already after rails.
Well, that's the fun of it.
Anyways, it was my choice to pick that movie. I've seen the movie before. I loved it. It's goofy as hell, and it's just very enjoyable. But now we're going to ask this guy right here, not these guys, just this guy.
Just that guy.
What he thought. Because I think he loved it. And they didn't love it as much, so I like to skew my expectations.
He likes to have some bias in there.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot of fun. Not the highest budget movie. It's very. If you've seen the movie Velocipaster, it's very comparable to that. I think I'm going to know my cons
It
first.
has more extras than Double Down.
It does have a lot of extras. It has a lot of characters. What did not work for me was it seemed very full of just explaining what was going on. Like there's a lot of scenes that did feel unnecessary. It could have been edited down to probably an hour and a half easily.
Most likely.
From 4 hours, yeah.
If you're expecting a cinematic masterpiece, this is not it.
Oh.
But if you are
That was not the take he was expecting.
Damn it! Forget his take now. Now let's come over here.
I'm going to get into the good stuff, though. If you are looking for a fun popcorn flick to watch with your friends and just to have fun, this is one of those movies I would suggest. The costume for the house shark is wacky. The rules for how it exists and gets around the house are wacky. The characters are colorful and wacky.
And mostly understandable, with one very notable exception.
I think my favorite character to quote was Abraham Lincoln, but my favorite character in the movie was probably Darth Squanto.
Gone too soon.
Gone way too soon. I predicted that, and I just kept my mouth shut for the rest of it.
It's very upsetting. He is one of the best characters.
It seemed like the people who put this film together, wrote and directed it, just had a lot of fun with their friends. Kind of like what Adam Sandler tries to do with some of his later movies, like Grown Ups, where he's just having fun with his friends. But this seems better executed. So besides like the overlong story and unneeded scenes, it was a lot of fun, and I'd probably give. We're doing out of 10 or out of 5.
Well, we'll wait and do ratings.
Okay.
Until we're all done.
I will get to that later.
Aaron,
Next.
you want to talk about how much you love this movie?
So I'm a big fan of cheesy, horrible, so bad they're good movies, like Spaghetti Man, for instance. Velocipasters, top
a great
tier.
one.
I never said it was as good as Velocipaster.
It might be better.
So coming in and expecting that, I found this one pretty boring. There were a few good laugh out loud points that I did enjoy, but I think I like my bad movies to be more unintentionally funny, and this one was just really trying to just be funny and outdo itself every 2 or 3 seconds, and it just kind of stopped being funny for me at that point. And it would get me back in here. It's still enjoyable in parts, but it was no Velocipaster. Definitely not. Some of the characters were fun. Squanto was really cool. Gone too soon. He should have been the last one surviving.
Rest in peace, Star Squanto.
Did you guys notice the statue of Grant was actually just a guy standing there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Still just
Holding still. Yeah.
He was always every time there's a full scene change, he would have a different pose. Because at the beginning he was like this, and then when he comes back, he's like this, kind of like the.
Yeah. So I think maybe I got my
Young
hopes up a little
Frankenstein.
too high for this.
I think so.
Based on Velocipaster and some of your previous fare.
You should also remember Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws was
I
great.
have gone back and watched that again.
I need to watch. I'm thinking about doing Killer Sofas one of these times.
Ooh, that one
It
does
looks
look good.
It looks pretty
That one does
funny.
look good.
Beware of the love seat.
So that's where I'm at. What did you think, Nick?
I agree with Zach that you could have cut out stuff from this movie.
Yeah.
Where I disagree with Zach is saying that it could get down to an hour and a half. This movie is an hour and 50 minutes. I think that if you cut out the right stuff, you can get this movie down to an hour 15,
Yeah.
maybe even an hour.
And I think that would have helped with the pacing.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot.
Yeah,
Because there was a point there where I kept checking, like, how much longer is this?
I think
do
that's
think
my
that
biggest issue is that there's too much exposition,
yeah.
and so like some scenes are hilarious,
Yeah.
and then some scenes
If you
drag.
could just
and you're
cut out the fat of the stuff that didn't work
yeah.
and just keep those really high bars, this could have been a fast-paced,
Watching Abraham
glorious
Lincoln
romp.
fight
Yeah.
house shark as a praying mantis was hilarious. Like,
So I think that's all.
there's some really funny parts in this movie.
This just needs a heavier edit.
But yeah, I mean, I think we're
I
all
do
fans of
agree with
movies
it.
like this.
I feel like that half the movie shouldn't have just been them inside the house. Like they could have cut that down
More and more
lot.
exposition, or the jokes that didn't land. Because that's where I was just getting bored.
Yeah.
But when the jokes hit, they hit.
I think part of the boredom was coming a lot from Abraham Lincoln's character. Because, like, when he's talking, it just takes forever to get through his
Yeah.
sentences. Through his very thick accent.
Yeah, which is
Besides
funny
him
for
being-
a while, but after near 2 hours of it, you're like, get to the point, buddy.
Yeah.
Frank, it's terrible. I'm sober.
I
So-
will say that I was checking the clock a lot less than last week's movie, Double Down.
Well, that's a thinking man's movie, so it's understandable.
There's no plot.
Zach,
I mean,
the plot is
the
way
plot-
up here.
Just-
You just don't understand it,
You're just not smart enough to get it, Zach.
and that's okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
Not everybody gets Neil Breen
Yeah.
like we get Neil Breen.
Neil Breen, at least this House Shark had more set pieces than Double Down did.
Oh yeah,
Like they actually had different
Neil Breen
rooms.
is a minimalist director.
What the hell?
Oh my god. It's empty.
Just like Neil Breen's mind.
Does anybody have anything else they'd like to add? Do we want to get in a rating?
All I want to say is, it's not a great movie. They clearly had fun making it. It is.
Oh, they had a blast making it. That's it.
It made me want to make a movie.
Yeah, and it showed you that anybody can.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Neil Breen can do it.
I
I can do
was
it.
like, we don't even need fake blood. We can just CGI it like that movie.
Ooh, please.
But that's all I really have to add. I'll vote first because I'm going to be the most favorable. 7.
Zach?
Oh, are we doing out of 10 or out of 5?
Out of 10.
I just said a 7.
7 out of 5.
Would watch again.
I'm going to give it a 6.
All right.
I'm going to give this a 3.5.
Okay.
Fair.
I think a 6 is one of the most wild things I've ever heard out of Zach's mouth.
Yeah, me too.
A 7 coming from Gavin makes sense.
Yes.
A 6 coming from Zach is
Did
insane.
you not see me rolling for half?
Yeah, he loved
He
that.
also gave 10 out of 10. So,
Crazy.
I knew he would love it. It's full of puns and
bad jokes.
If I gave Neil Breen's Double Down a 3 last week, and somebody had both these movies,
I didn't think of that because I gave Neil Breen a pretty low rating. So
give him a 3.
I think I've got to now drop this to a 2.5.
If somebody said, here are the 2 movie options for you, do you want to watch House Shark or Neil Breen's Double Down? I think I picked Double Down, so that means I'm going to give House Shark a 2.9.
And I've now dropped mine to a 2.5.
I would definitely choose this movie
because I forgot what I
Me
gave
too.
Neil Breen.
Double Down is a much better film.
I gave Double Down a 1 last week.
Double Down gave me the same vibe as Rotor, which I don't know if you remember how pissed off you were by the end of that movie.
Oh, that's
I
such a
was
good movie.
also very high watching that movie. Maybe if I watch that movie sober, I might enjoy it.
We have a problem. I'm sober.
Way to bring it back, Zach.
Just underwater drinking.
Now again, these rankings have to be taken
Compositely.
in it. The thing about us is we all like shitty movies. We have made that very clear.
That's good.
True. 3 of us really love shitty movies. 1 of us sometimes like shitty movies.
Depends on the shitty movie.
I fucking adore that.
But I also know like where my cutoff line is. Like it's shitty, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I can't give a shitty movie anything better than a 5. That's wild.
That is wild.
It's like my rating is always based on my enjoyment of watching it.
I get that.
So like
I get that. Whereas I think my rankings are more like, is this a good movie?
Yeah.
And
All right.
I also put it on that
If
scale.
I'm taking like straight enjoyment out of it, that's the enjoyment what got me a 6.
it's like a
That's
two,
why I gave
3.
Neil Breen's Double Down a 3 rather than a 10.
Then I'll give this a 5.999. I'm just kidding. No,
If I took out
What's our total score out of 60?
I would say a
Or
5.
40, sorry.
5 if we're going to
the
technically.
faster way would just be add our numbers.
Well, that's what I'm asking
2,
to do.
13.
4 plus 11.
13, 15
plus
and a
6,
half,
so 17.
15 and a half, 18 and a half, 18.4.
18.4 out of 40.
18.4 out of 40.
It's a little under 50%.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Movie, that's pretty good.
I think that's higher than it actually got compositely.
Yeah.
So
It was just fun.
I was like, yeah, and that's
Yeah,
what
no
it usually
shitty
comes
movies
down.
will ever be a 1 on my list. Really.
You
You know how bad a movie would have to be a 1?
It would have to
It
go
would have
down.
to be Last Airbender.
It would have to be double down.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
I do have a movie that I
Yeah.
watched painfully called Night of the Were-Rooster. And I talked about it before. It is
terrible.
oh god. It is a true 0 out of 10.
terrible.
It's
It's boring. It's 3.5
there's
hours
still time
long.
to put it on for your next pick.
It's 3.5 hours long.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
And it's boring.
All right.
Real boring.
Who's up next?
Me!
Nick is up next. What did you pick out for us?
So we, on a previous version of this podcast that you might be able to find somewhere, watched a movie called Spaghetti Man at one point.
It was
Great.
Phenomenal movie. So I looked up the director, and his name is Mark Potts, and he made a movie after Spaghetti Man called Cop Chronicles, Loose Cannons, The Legend of the Hajj Mirage. And that is my pick because Spaghetti Man was so good.
Can't
Let's
wait.
get into the
That was a real
synopsis.
sleeper.
This is going to be the same tier of movies we've been watching lately.
Oh, no,
Correct.
this is way above.
I mean, like
If Spaghetti Man is any indication.
This is getting closer to Velocipaster rates.
Yes.
Where they start breaking into like 8s.
I mean, like more like filmed with a bunch of friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
B type movies.
Yeah, for sure.
We will read the synopsis, then we will watch a trailer, and then we will wrap it up and get out of here. So,
Heck yeah.
ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1.
Action, suspense, death, love, hot men, etc. Cop Chronicles, Loose Cannons, The Legend of the Hajj Mirage tells the story of 2 wild police officers, Higgs and McGraw, and their chase to take down Samir, an evil mastermind hell-bent on making the world bow down to him. Will they work through their own issues in time? Will Samir succeed? Why did so many scenes require Higgs to be shirtless? Questions will be asked. Answers will be given. For the most part.
And let's watch this trailer. The trailer looks phenomenal.
Let her roll.
Is that Darth Squanto?
Darth Squanto's back.
A no-nonsense cop who always gets his man.
All right, same actor.
That is Spaghetti Man.
Is he also the director and actor? Okay.
From an old enemy.
It's connected with Samir. My man is working on it right now. Expect a progress report from him any moment. Hello?
Involving ancient mystical text.
Let me see it.
It's an hoax. It's too powerful for me alone.
Whoa.
He needs his former partner, McGraw, to come back to the base.
I need you to come back.
Higgs, no, I haven't been back since.
It's Samir.
As they get closer to the truth, things get intense.
What are you so afraid of? Pull the trigger on this, huh? Do you want to get in a situation
The Macarena.
You are in
Alright, I'm sold already.
I was sold since last Wednesday.
Please, I can't.
Let's see how many times God gives you not to talk now.
And then they learn of their target's rather convoluted plan.
My technology can tap into the brains of the dead, transfer their memories and personalities through nanotechno-neurological filaments into the host or robot.
Dead wife?
No.
My dead wife! Where the hell are you going? I'm going home with my live dead wife. No, he isn't.
He's laughing maniacally inside right now.
Nice.
My live dead wife.
Drama, action, more improv than originally planned. What happens when the only way to stop evil?
That's a perfect tagline for us too.
Find out in the Cop Chronicles, Loose Cannons, The Legend of Haj Mirage.
That looks awesome.
Thinking what I'm thinking.
We find and murder Samir. Whoa! Hey, that was me! Yeah!
That was neat.
Hell yeah.
That's how I
Now that
feel every
looks like
time
a
we.
movie.
If you have not watched Spaghetti Man, I highly recommend watching Spaghetti Man.
Great movie.
But Cop Chronicles looks phenomenal. We will be back with our review of that next week.
Spaghetti Man wasn't even for the movie Bookie Bookie.
It wasn't.
It popped on after we watched Velocipaster.
Correct. And we watched the trailer and then we said, "Oh, we have to fucking watch this."
Man, what a good night! Velocipaster followed by Spaghetti Man.
I might have to rewatch that one eventually because I remember being so tired that night that
Spaghetti Man.
I was passing out here and there throughout the movie.
It was so
like
funny.
3
Yeah, it
o'clock
was
in the
so
morning.
good.
Oh yeah, it was late.
Um,
I think the sun was up.
next week will be Zach's pick. I'm sure we're gonna get our first real movie
I mean, they're all movies.
made,
Like,
made by a direct. Maybe okay, sorry, a movie that had a theatrical release.
A movie you've
A
heard
movie
of.
that maybe had more than $10,000 of a budget.
Maybe.
Maybe. He
Probably.
might pick Neil Breen.
Maybe
It might be a more mainstream movie.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get Neil Breen. To Neil
Maybe
Breen.
it'll be a foreign.
To Neil Breen.
I mean,
to
we're
the
going to
final
see
Neil
the
Breen.
whole Breenaverse, so...
The Breenaverse. So come back next week for our review. Come back to see Zach's pick. Like we said, if we've said this in previous episodes, if there's anything that you guys think we should watch, leave it down in the comments. We will 100% do viewer submissions on these.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is our table, and it is time to split.
It's time to table.
Let's table that for another match.
Let's take